Let's go to this next question here. Nick Knoll 97, Wake Up. My very first post on Warchant. I've been an avid listener to Wake Up Warchant for over a year now. Okay. But my dad, DLG Noles, shout out Dad, finally got me to actually subscribe. Happy with my decision to become a member. Thanks for all the great work you guys do every day.
Sounds like Dad is doing a great job there.
Yeah.
Front. Great job. Raising a good young man, it sounds like.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad, for making your son stop mooching off your account and getting his own.
Time to grow up.
Yeah,
Time to grow up and get your own Warchant account. That's awesome.
And Nick, we've been doing this show since 2018. Where you been, bro? Where you been?
Look, he's avid now, Aslan. He's avid now. That's all that matters. We appreciate it, Nick. Thank you, buddy.
He's got a question that I like a lot, so I think it's probably a good time to go ahead and fire up the cameras. And while we have the cameras fired up, let's go ahead and fire up the generator. The generator? Generating discussion sparked by Cummins, everybody. You don't have to subscribe to that. Just go to Instagram.com/Cummins Lifestyle. Follow them. Give them a follow. Let them know that, you're listening to the Florida State podcast called Wake Up Warchant, and you want to be a Nole helping out some Noles. And Cummins also has got people that are Florida State-centric helping things out. We've teased a little bit, Corey, right, about a possible hangout with our friends at Cummins in the heartland of America. It is on. There will be a tailgate with Cummins, and the Onan generators and portable power stations will be featured heavily before the game against Notre Dame. So we're going to try to combine forces maybe, Corey. Are you and Steph going to go up to Chicago, Notre Dame, South Bend hangout?
I feel like I have to now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That was the plan was to go there. So that's awesome. Right. That's good news.
Yeah, so the Onan Unplugged Camping Tour coming to South Bend, Indiana for the Florida State game. So we'll be hanging out. We'll figure out a way to maybe have some goodies to give out. Shout out to Grumpy BK, our winner from last month, said that the portable power bank, came in clutch for him. He said he was wanting to get another one. Cummins hooked him up. Be a member. Be a subscriber to Warchant.com. Get into the Tribal Council. Get into this thread every single week. The Renegade Express best question gets featured on the show. You get entered into a monthly drawing for a swag bag and a grand prize drawing at the end of the year for either a portable power station or a portable generator. Our weekly winners from the month of July now are ready to battle for the swag bag. Corey, Whack 169, C Swizzle 8, Gator Kirk, and Jamaica Nolan. And without further ado, let's go ahead and spin that wheel and let's give away some free swag. Who is the winner, everybody?
Okay.
C Swizzle 8.
Nice.
All right, so congrats to C Swizzle 8. We'll get his information. We'll send him some swag, courtesy of our great friends over at Cummins. With that all being said now, we turn to our question of the week from our guy, Nick Knowles. And it's a good one, Corey. He wants to talk about mismatches, if you will. Which player, offensive or defensive, has the best chance to be the biggest mismatch for their opponent? Our defense as a whole seems like they are really showing out, particularly on the defensive line, maybe safeties, cornerbacks. That's practically everybody except for the linebackers. But individual player-wise, he thinks Morlock has a good shot with his size, especially if he has continued to polish up his game. Let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, Morlock's a good point, right? I think that's a really good choice because of that size and his ability to catch the ball. That's a really good choice. You don't really think of mismatches much on defense. I would say if there's going to be a mismatch, it would be the defensive ends or the defensive tackles. I mean, they're going to be – apparently Darrell Jackson's one of the fastest human beings on earth, and he's 320 pounds. So I guess I would say Darrell Jackson on defense now that I think about it. Patrick Payton's tough to block too for those tackles. But I'll say Darrell Jackson.
Yeah, because I really like Shaheem, but I don't know how you can draw up a mismatch for Shaheem to where he's overwhelming somebody. But, the real answer to this question is on the offensive side of the ball. They have one absolute mismatch nightmare that we don't talk enough about, especially in the context of nitpicking and criticizing the shortcomings of the wide receiver core so far, Corey, because if they utilize this guy as much as that we think they can, and they've shown a willingness to, and we've seen how creative they can be with certain playmakers. Man, if Jalen Lucas is unlocked and unleashed, he could be the epitome, a quintessential X factor for this offense this season.
Yes, absolutely. I will also say this: Toa Feely, don't sleep on him. He in the passing game. In the running game, a lot of it's so much dictated, almost all of it's dictated on the offensive line and how good they are. But in the passing game, those two guys, I can promise you, are going to be mismatches no matter who you're playing. There just aren't linebackers that can stay with those guys. Now, they can the defense can be schemed up where it's never a one-on-one linebacker or he's got help, so it's only going to be a 3-yard gain, and you're all going to be sitting there saying, I thought Lucas would have 6 for 130. You can take those kind of passes away sometimes, but I think for this offense, from what we've seen through 2 weeks of practice, the biggest mismatches to me, Feely and Jalen Lucas in the passing game. That's a hard ask for anyone that's supposed to be covering those two guys.
Absolutely. I like it. I'm going with Jalen Lucas, final answer overall for the entire team.
Okay.
But I like pointing out Lawrence, man. I don't talk enough about Lawrence, and we need to celebrate just how much he's meant to this offense, and he's got plenty of football left ahead of him. So hopefully this season he'll show even more of it. Hopefully you folks show some love. Go to Cummins Lifestyle, their Instagram handle that is, and give them a follow, or you can go to Cummins and you go to shop.cummins.com and use that promo code tailgate with the numeral 8 on the tailgate and save 10%. But, hey.
Whether the power is out or you're out of pocket, be the hero with portable power from Cummins, a global power leader. Onan Power Stations, perfect for mobile lifestyles, small and compact. Cummins Onan Power Stations provide temporary, off-the-grid power. Use it to charge your mobile devices, power your TV for the tailgate, run a fan to cool the party, or light up the after-dark celebration. Cummins offers power stations from 100 to 1,000 watts. These can be very handy during those temporary thunderstorm power outages we often get in the southeast in the afternoons. Use the promo code TAILGATE, TAILG, numeral 8, for a 10% discount at shop.cummins.com.